Hello, my friends, and welcome to God of Weapons. Hope you're all doing well. So, this is a game I'd been hearing a little bit of buzz about. A few people had recommended it in the comments, and I'd also just heard good things in general. It is a Brotato or Vampire Survivors game meets Backpack Hero. So, you do inventory tetris to optimize your weapons, so rather than just collecting weapons like you do in Brotato, you actually have to position them in your inventory, and their adjacencies give you different effects. I think that's a pretty cool concept. I've played about a quarter of a run just to check sound balance, so we're just going to jump right in and give it a shot. Looks like we've got the Knight and the Raven as our possible options. I'll go with the Knight because it sounds like the most basic to me. Knight gets melee power, vitality, and resource gain by default. Sounds good, and we have an option of these weapons, which, as you can see up in the top right there, have different shapes, so which will affect where we can position them in our backpack and what adjacencies we can get. So like the double-edged axe gets bonuses from other axes, the combat axe gets damage from other axes, the longsword gives adjacent armor bonuses, and the short sword gets extra damage for every other sword in inventory, so it doesn't require you to have adjacencies there. That's kind of nice. I kind of like that axes just all have synergy with each other, so let's just go with a small axe to start for attack speed. That seems easiest to fit in. I'm just picking stuff at random. I think when you are learning a new game, you should just kind of pick anything that looks cool and not sweat about optimizing in particular early on. We have a dash, and I believe we're invincible when we're dashing. Dash is on, feels like about a 1 second, maybe 1.5 second cooldown. And our attacks happen automatically, just like in Brotato or Vampire Survivors. Oh, this is the armory, never mind. Let's leave the armory and head into the tower. You can see, got my axe swinging. It's a pretty small AoE, so I'm taking some hits. This camera is a little awkward, but I think there is a way to change it to top-down, so I might do that after this wave. Got an exploding barrel there, and waves seem to be timed the same way that they are in other games of this nature, like Brotato, so we're just trying to farm as much as we can during this wave. Looks like we got 3 axes. Does the Crimson Scythe count as an axe? I guess it does not. It's a polearm. But we've got a throwing axe. Does well for adjacent axes. The small axe again, and a combat axe. If I buy a tier 1 small axe, can I increase to a tier 2 small axe? I guess we'll find out. So I want room for a little hook-shaped thing, so let's do... Oh, I was hoping to buy both of these, but it looks like I can't do that. So let's do this, and then I can do this as my hook-shaped thing. We get 2 more spaces. Alright, the game keeps moving which ones I can buy. I guess that's randomized, so now I can buy this little hook-shaped thing. So if I do this, can I combine these weapons? Looks like no. So, weapons are just the tier they are and not combinable, but I can pick up this throwing axe and put it in my inventory. Why can I not do that? Oh, because it's facing the wrong way, and there's no way, I think, to turn it around. So I wanted to turn it so it was in these 4 tiles, but Tetris pieces don't work that way, so we're just gonna do this, and then this banner gives me 6 armor, and adjacent weapons give +3 armor, adjacent armor gives +3 melee power. Okay, and then this gives magic power and luck. I feel like you should be able to upgrade your weapons with this, but that's okay. I don't think we need magic power and luck. I'm not 100% sure what every stat does. Let's see, what does luck do? Luck gives us better chance to find rare items. Okay, you know what? Maybe we do want that, but we can't afford it. So let's just go to the next wave. I've definitely taken some damage, but that's okay. We're learning. Is this a thing or just terrain? Just terrain. I like the throwing axe. It's because it's hitting in a long line. I'm less convinced about our little melee axe here. Ranged weapons do seem to have an early edge in this game. All right, this guy shoots a homing shot that chases me. Those seem to be some kind of power-ups, but I missed them. Let's take a look at our other available axes. So that's a halberd, which is a polearm. Hunter's hat gives us extra melee power, projectile power, and armor. Seems good to me, and that can fit into the little zone underneath our axe here. Let's also see if we can get another one of these. If I can do this and then maybe move everything up a tile, if I can get these two. So then I can do this, and then, no, I would need one more space there. Or I can rotate this guy and place it there, and then this one can fit in here. Perfect. And then if I rotate this guy, can I get 2 spaces? I can. That's pretty satisfying. Do I want melee power, armor, projectile power, or block 4 damage? Block damage seems pretty good early, but maybe worse later, although it does look like we can resell these items for some extra things. It's on a cooldown, 9-second cooldown. Yeah, let's take the damage block for now. Right now I'm not optimizing my tattered banner very much, but I think that's okay. Ooh, breaking these pots. Pretty sure my throwing axe is just crushing the DPS of my other things. Because it's range. This is a lot of skeletons. Alright, let me try, can I change the camera mode? So if we do high camera mode, does this work better for me? Yes. Yeah, this is much easier to see where the enemies are. So definitely going to stick with this one. Apologies if you like the low angle, but I think this is way better. Alright, we've got no axes available, no tier 2 items available. I don't think we're building dodge chance. Are we just passing on all this stuff? I guess I could take this pipe, plus damage for minus range. Can I build these 3 as spaces? We can do that. And let's try to make a little box for ourselves. I'll take the pipe. And sure, we'll just hook it right in there. I do really like this aspect of this game. I think we're looking for more high tier items, so I'm gonna try to save my money. Alright, so that dropped a health thing. What is this angel wings? Does that give me invincibility? Yes. Cool. Alright, so those power-ups are definitely worth keeping an eye out for. The only way we currently have to heal, I think, is health drops. Whetstone, projectile power. We've got another throwing axe. I definitely want another throwing axe, so let's try to build a hook-shaped object. So we've got one here. If I can move this pipe anywhere, I get one more space. I could also just sell something, of course, which I think we're gonna have to do. So let me actually just sell this pipe, I think, and then I'm gonna buy this throwing axe. And then this is not an efficient use of space, but that's okay. I could put, oh yeah, plus resource gain. That seems good. So anything that just takes up one tile and fits really well seems really worth hanging on to. Definitely my tattered banner needs some help, so we'll try to optimize that a little bit later. But these guys all care about adjacent axes. So this central throwing axe is doing extra crit chance and pierce. So I guess I should be building some critical chance. I may have lied about not building critical chance. But a second throwing axe, yeah, so I think we're We're just building axes as an accompaniment to our throwing axes. Our other axes are just for hanging out, looking pretty. But as soon as we get higher tier gear, or figure out how to upgrade our gear, is this a spike trap? Yeah, it is, okay. Just step on the spike trap to test if it's a spike trap. Oh, that's a tier 2 gear piece, okay. So, we've got another small axe, which we have one already. I need to make a 2x2 cube, if possible. I really wish it was easier to tell which spaces were going to be available. But I guess it's randomized, so that's part of the roguelike aspect. So now I have this space that can be an axe if I want it, or a winged boots. That would mean losing my small shield, but plus move speed. I could also just add in an axe instead of this small shield. Let's grab this, just because it's the first tier 2 item I've seen. I'm going to roll once and just see how re-rolling works. Okay, we found a tier 2 claws. So it looks like somewhere around wave 5 or so. Yeah, wave 5. We start seeing tier 2 items. Claws we don't need. Whetstone looks good. To me, whetstone always sounds like it's going to be a crit chance item, but both in Brotato and in this game, it is not. Stepping right on the spike traps again. Okay, so we've got these mosquitoes that dive at us. These seem, again, much harder for melee builds, so feeling like this throwing axe build is paying dividends. Dodge all of those bolts. Kill that little summoner guy. Alright. I do like that you get a little sort of the game has some time to breathe in between rounds because you do a little inventory Tetris. I do feel like that could also be annoying if it's something that kind of takes you out of the game. 6 spaces, ooh. Alright, so we've got water skin gives us recovery. Recovery is, I assume, just gaining stats over time. Alright, I do not like this. So I was able to mouse over these stats before, but it looks like I have to choose my spaces before I can mouse over the stats. That seems awful, honestly. Very poor design on that. I hope they fix that, because I want to know what the stats do before I decide if I want space for this in my inventory. Dodge chance, move speed, swift and throwing, plus 1% attack speed every 50 kills with this weapon. That seems like it is going to be very hard to get. I'm going to reroll this. I would love to get a tier 2 axe. Oh no, wait, I rerolled the spaces I had available. Okay. So at least there is a way to do that, but we don't know what shop I'm going to have, so I guess I'll just pick a bunch of stuff sort of at random here. We may have to reorganize completely if that's something that's possible, but now I want to reroll because I'm looking for things that are either axes or are tier 2. Scroll of Mastery gives us XP gain. This gives me crit chance and attack speed. Okay, definitely want the Assassin's Glove. Let's roll again, see if we get some more tier 2 items. A tier 2 small axe will just replace our tier 1 small axe, although if I can find a space for my boots, let's see, so put outside, I could put an axe here, but I'm missing 1 tile for my boots. Could probably do a little bit of rotation, but I don't think that's going to be enough. So yeah, so I'm just going to sell this axe, buy this axe, rotate it. No, rotate it. There we go. So it is adjacent to more axes. Boots go back in, because I want my throwing axe adjacent to everything. Then I've got this, which is a sort of hook on the outside, this which just gives me armor. Let's do one more reroll, see if we get anything cool. Still nothing. Maybe I want to replace this other small axe just with another throwing axe, and we'll just do sort of a full crit chance build. Seems fine. And then I could probably optimize the placement of these to give us a little more crit chance. More barrels per floor. Let me roll again, spending all my money out here, and yeah, sure, now I can take this small axe. That's fine. 2% crit chance on this die. Do I want to lose some resource gain for crit chance? I think we're okay. Yeah, I like having all these throwing axes. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. It doesn't look like you need to pick up coins during the level, because they were all getting vacuumed in at the end. Oops. Walked into some enemies there. Kill these barrels, because then they explode. Break the pots for a health pickup. Alright, so I should be running around trying to break pots, but also trying to maintain my DPS, but that's another thing that having ranged weapons helps with. Tier 2 throwing axe, Tier 2 small axe, Tier 2 gauntlet, great. Alright, love this stuff. What I don't know is, do throwing weapons count as projectile weapons? And I don't really know how to find out. We only get 2 spaces this round, so let's see if we can get 2 adjacent spaces for this gauntlet, and then we can just upgrade our weapons. Minus 3% lifesteal, but I don't have any anyways. And then I'm going to upgrade my central throwing axe here. And we'll upgrade this small axe. Sell. Buy. Does feel good to just have a full inventory. I'm going to do one more roll. Combat axe. Alright, just all tier 1 stuff. Let's see if we get some more tier 2 stuff. There's a crossbow, which is a 3x2 square. That's kind of nice. Black wing. Movement lifesteal. A little lifesteal does seem like it would help this build, but I think we're okay. And Potion of Healing. When consumed, restore 40% health, 5% more enemies in next floor. Well, we know from Brotato that 5% more enemies is good, but I don't have space for it, and I like my current inventory. Those of you who have played this game, of course, are probably screaming at all the meta builds that I missed. And to you I say, screw off. We are going to have a whole bunch of stuff on the ground. Okay, so the health pickups, I don't know if the health pickups zoom to me at the end of the round. I assume they do, since all the money seems to. So it really does not seem like I'm taking... Yeah, okay, we got our health pickup there. It doesn't seem like I'm in any danger of dying, honestly, right now. And I haven't really been building defensive stats. I guess we have 8 armor because of our banner here. Can I get the banner adjacent to more things? Right now it only has 3 adjacencies. And I definitely would like it to have more adjacencies. Some more tier 1 stuff, crit chance, so just gonna make a little space up here, I think, and then we can try to get a few things in up there if we can, either just like the hood and the monocle and stuff. I think I'll buy the monocle, get more crit chance, and I'm gonna re-roll this because I just like higher tier stuff. Tier 2 boots, 7 vitality and 3 armor. Move speed, I have a decent amount, and honestly I have not found it that important. What does vitality do? Just more health. Recovery is indeed health regeneration. Revival armor is percent damage reduction. I assume this doesn't scale infinitely, like if I somehow got 100 armor, would I just have perfect armor reduction? And projectile power is projectile attacks, so I do want projectile power, I assume, for my throwing axes. Uses stats. Oh no, that seems to use stats melee. Use the sword stat at 80%. Alright. I'm going to buy this Guardian Belt, but we might sell it if we find something better. I'm trying to roll into a ranged weapon so I can see if there's a different symbol. One thing that this game definitely needs some updates to is the tooltipping. Like, if it's going to use 100% sword scaling, then the melee power tab should say sword, should have an image of a sword there. Alright, this combat axe. We definitely need more axes. Yeah, so that's bow scaling, which I assume is projectile power. This combat axe does extra damage for each adjacent axe. But we're really just a throwing axe build, so I'm just looking for higher level throwing axes, I think. Definitely don't want that. I'll keep rolling a little bit. We've got so much money and nowhere to spend it on. One more roll. Alright, that's enough rolling, I think. So this, yeah, so we do use just melee power rather than projectile power with our throwing axes. We're still pretty much one-shotting all the enemies, so I'm not too worried about my damage, although more crit chance because the throwing axes pierce when they crit. Alright, this wave is definitely a little bit harder. And I have no healing other than what I find in pots, so... Oh, I'm also just totally forgetting to use my dash, huh? Haven't really needed to yet, but... Let's stay around the outside edge and dash around. Don't think we farmed very well that level. Let me try to find something that gives us some regeneration, so I can sell some of these weaker items. I'm getting a little pod up here in case we get something that gives us any form of regeneration. Burnt coin. Luck and crit chance for minus attack speed. Nope. Alright, Dragonfly Wing. A tier 3 item. Dodge and crit chance, and we lose lifesteal. You know, seems good to me. 17% dodge chance. Max chance of 80%. Move speed and crit chance on this thing. There isn't really a good spot for it unless I sell the Guardian Belt. Oh, excuse me. Again, the sneeze attacks me. More move speed. I'm not too... I don't think we desperately need it, but it certainly couldn't hurt. A little more melee power, so I could sell, like, this resource gain and the Guardian Belt for these two. That seems like an okay trade. So then I can buy this and place it here. Buy this and place it here. Roll. Dragon Blood Elixir. Permanently increase one random stat among damage, attack speed, move speed by 5. One elite enemy appears next floor. Yeah, sure. Let's get an elite enemy. So I can... Does this work every floor that I have it in my inventory? Like, does it work every floor until consumed, or only just the floor that next floor that I buy it on? The floor after the one I buy it on. If you happen to know how that kind of thing works, let me know in the comments. Oh, they've got a beholder or a spectator. I'm very surprised they were able to put this guy in the game, because Wizards of the Coast is famously litigious about these. Alright, I'm taking a lot of damage here. I would not be surprised if the model for this enemy gets changed at some point. Alright, we clearly do not have the DPS to fight an elite enemy very effectively, although it does look like I got him. DPS 185. Alright, so we got that guy, and that has allowed a great axe to appear. So I think at this point I need to swap away from some of my current strategy, because we still got a bunch of tier 1 weapons. So what if I sell my 2 of these? So this takes 6, 9 total tiles. This would free up 8. So at least in terms of total tiles, we could maybe fit the great axe in. I'm trying to make a reasonable amount of space here. Let's put this outside. Great axe, I need 2 more tiles facing this way. No, trying to think how to do this. It won't let me. So I need to move this one over 1. If I'm thinking I can put the great axe in this space. Although then I'd still need another space to the left here. Let's use this elixir. And then I just need to make 1 tile free over here. This I'm going to sell. This goes here. This goes here. And this goes here. And then this guy can go back in. Come on. Put back. I can't put it like this. Oh, I guess it doesn't face that direction. Alright, well, I thought I was being very clever. But unfortunately, I can't rotate it the right direction to put this one back in. Can I get this one in like so? No, I can get this one in. And we can't have more than 1 item outside of the bag either. Can I do it like this? Yes. Alright, so again, not optimizing the tattered banner at all, which I'm sure is not great, but we did get all of our weapons in. And then I need a 2 tile space for this thing if I want some regen. Maybe I don't want the extra dash and move speed from the boots. I think I like all of these 2 tile things more. And then I could have my banner up here. Alright. Not 100% sure about this play. In fact, I think it's probably not great, but we can do this. And then can I rotate this so that that guy touches the banner? Probably, right? So we do like so, and then this one can be like so. Again, not optimized, but we don't need to optimize our space currently. Let me re-roll here. I'll just grab one of these because it fits in reasonably well. So I'm down a weapon, but we did manage to get this great axe in. Black Wing. Move speed and lifesteal. Well, we don't need that. On the other hand, I will definitely upgrade to a tier 2 throwing axe. And I'll keep buying these. Any more 1 tile objects? No. A little more recovery maybe would be good. Longsword. This is a tier 3 longsword, but we're all axes all the time. So yeah, let's go to the next floor. So now I'm sort of more melee than I am ranged. Alright, 7 recovery is not very fast. Oh! Alright, so the Great Axe has a big spinny attack. But the enemy also does ranged attacks. Which one is it? It's this guy, I think, who was throwing that crap at me. No, it's this guy who's an elite. Alright, so I made an elite last wave, and then I fought a second elite this wave. We have to get ready to dodge. There we go. Defeat 1 succubus elite. Got him. I have 5 hit points, though. Okay, good. Found a health pickup. Oh, here we go. Invincibility. And then we charge in with the spinny attack. Alright, I wasn't expecting to survive there, but I made it. Okay, nice. 10% crit chance. That will help a lot with our axes. We get only 2 spaces this round. So I could try maybe getting like these 2. That didn't work. I kind of want to try to move everything over a little bit, though. And then I can fit in a throwing axe up here. Let's take this monocle, put outside. This guy goes here, and then we get another throwing axe that can fit in here. Perfect. I really want this syringe as well. Melee power and armor, move speed and crit chance and attack speed, dodge chance, crit chance. I guess it's the Knight's Gauntlet that we're going to sell here. For this thing. And then the monocle I want over the burnt coin. Sell. Put this back in. Reroll, see if we can upgrade anything. Tier 2 Knight's Gauntlet, well, we just sold one. 9% damage, that's gotta be good. We have no percentage damage upgrades. I don't know if I really want to lose any of my other stuff for it, though. Another crystal flower, which would help a lot with our healing. Do I have any defensive items that I can get rid of? Maybe the Sinister Mask I'll replace with the crystal flower here. We do lose 3% crit chance, but now with 14 recovery, I regenerate almost a health a second. That's much more likely to keep me alive, I think. Big Great Axe fan, liking this tier 3 axe. Try to make sure I'm clearing all these barrels. Took some hits there. Got an achievement. Inflict status effects 1,000 times. I don't know what status effects I'm inflicting. Here we go. We're invincible. Let's charge straight into all the enemies. Invincibility ran out. Okay. Tier 2 combat axe. Well, I can't really fit that. Resource gain. Midas's Sight. 20% resource gain, minus 10 range. Pocket watch gives me attack speed and crit chance. And our move speed is positive. So I want both of these. Let's sell this resource gain for the better resource gain. And then I'll take this. I'm going to try to get some sort of move speed item if we can. Another Dragon Blood Elixir, that would be kind of nice. So I guess I could just grab it and then immediately consume it, right? If I go put outside, buy, use, replace. Perfect. Looking for tier 3 weapons. Discount card, minus 10% item price, that's good. Jousting Lance. Adjacent movement items grant extra move speed. Cool. Obviously, there's a lot of positioning and stuff, positioning and strategy that I am not paying attention to. Right now, I'm trying to just learn the game mechanics. Alright, here's our elite that we got from... Oh, wow. Took that guy out. And unlocked a character immediately. That's kind of fun. Alright, well, I remember how long it took to clear our last elite, and now we took that guy down in just a couple seconds, so feeling good about where we're at right now. I have a feeling that later on, when I've played this game a lot, I am going to say that the boots that we sold that give you an extra dash are like the best item in the game, and I'm crazy for selling them. Because typically with this kind of game, that's the case. Okay, we got 900. Let's do some... Well, we'll just take some random spaces for now. Trying to make a nice little block that I can upgrade. Now, if I find those boots again, I can buy them back. Potion, critical chance, decrease vitality. So that would decrease my HP to 69. Well, now I have to do it. More crit chance, 45% crit chance. Sure, let's try that. And then this is a tier 2 small axe, so not an upgrade for us. Reroll, magic power. Arcane Anvil. Upgrade one weapon to next tier. Okay, let's buy this. Upgrade other item. Upgrade our Great Axe. Now it's a tier 4 Great Axe. That seems really nice. Dodge chance and move speed. Melee power. Let's keep rolling. That would get my lifesteal to 0. Not particularly useful. Melee and magic. Experience gain, recovery, another potion. We don't need the... I don't need the health regeneration, but extra enemies in the next floor seems really good. And this Plunderer's Flag upgrades enemy amount, which, as we know from Brotato, one of the best stats out there. So why don't we sell one of our one-tile items and grab this Plunderer Flag. This has got to be an incredible item. Unfortunately, I can't combine my monocles or anything, but so we're gonna lose a little crit chance. But I've got to buy this thing. That just looks so good. All right. Okay, I feel like I'm getting the hang of this a little bit, and the combos are fun. Right now, our tier 4 Great Axe is kind of doing all the work for us. I don't know to what extent I need the other items. I also don't know if I can see my weapon DPS anywhere. I'll have a look. It looks like tab doesn't do anything. Escape just brings this stuff up, but I'll take a look in my shop. Maybe it's only in between waves. So we were doing 130 DPS before, and are now doing 900 DPS. Alright, discount card, move speed, we get 4 spaces. Can I get 4 in a block anywhere? No, I guess I have no space anymore where I can get 4 in a block. I guess I can maybe try to build a block up here. Like if I get this one. Alright, we didn't. Is there a way that I can still buy these boots? So I've got 4 in a zigzag, which doesn't help exactly. Trying to think what else I could move around. I also don't know how much these guys are doing, so wait. Tab for stat panel. Okay, I'm hitting tab. Tab for stat panel. Really would like a damage dealt in the last wave panels, because I want to see if these small axes are doing anything. I suspect that they aren't. They do have synergy tags. We've got 5 agile weapons, which are giving us 8% dodge chance, 2 swift weapons, and then this is a mighty and forceful weapon. So here I can just move these and then grab my my move speed item. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that one out. I assume everyone in the comments is losing their minds. But, you know, cut me some slack. I'm new to this. Let's keep rolling. Melee and magic power for every adjacent melee weapon. Roll past that. More dragonfly wing. That does seem good. I could drop assassin's glove. This is a tier 4 item. Move speed, dodge chance, attack speed when not moving, dodge chance when not moving, minus 1% damage. Okay, garbage. That item is terrible. Another Plunderer's fan, though. Whoo, flag. Gets my move speed up to 25%, which has to be good. We have so much more gold than I can use. I don't feel like I need this Midas sight. So the question is there a 2-tile item that I can sell easily? This one is crit chance. 30% crit chance, is that enough? Yeah, I'll probably just sell a syringe here. We'll rotate this. And then, what else was I going to do? Right, I was going to sell this monocle because it's a tier 1 item. Add in another Plunderer's flag. Still way more resource gain. We just have so much more gold than I can use, but that's okay. Couple tier 2 axes, that's fine. Nope, nope, nope. Looking for purple or better. Alright, I don't know if we need a third one of those. One more reroll, just for luck. Alright, another tier 3 combat axe, but we still don't really need those. Small axe we could use, or I could just swap this for a throwing axe and put in another 1-tile item. Because I really don't think these small axes are doing anything. I'll probably do that if we get tier 3 or better throwing axes. I don't really know if the throwing axes are doing anything either. So right now we've got throwing axes are attacking for 30. My great axe is just attacking for 200. And my small axes are attacking for about 40. So the only weapon that's doing anything is the great axe. So I can just pretty much ignore all the other ones. The throwing axes are probably nice to have just to DPS down some stuff, but for the most part, I think, unless I find another great axe or some other legendary weapon, our tier 4 great axe is just the only weapon that we need. Floor cleared. Alright. Choose 6 spaces. 6 is a lot of spaces. Let's try to make some room up here. Alright, game doesn't like that. Trying to make a little bit of space up here so I can get a little more movement going. I could buy some defensive stats. I don't think damage block is super relevant right now, although maybe it's not bad. I just feel like the only thing I really need is just to have my great axe hit more often. Definitely just use this. I'll buy the pocket watch because attack speed seems really good. Another dragon blood elixir, don't mind if I do. We'll get 2 elite enemies next wave. Small shield only blocks 5 damage on a 7-second cooldown. That's probably not good right now. Wow, these Dragon Blood elixirs keep coming, and they're very expensive. Do I want a 3rd elite this wave? I feel like that might be a little bit too dangerous. Let me go with... whatever. What's the worst that can happen, right? Reach floor 16 is an achievement. Cool. And we're getting 3 elite enemies this wave, so hopefully we can axe them a question. Alright, so we've got the, legally speaking, not a beholder, and 2 succubi. It looks like we've killed a couple of them. Got an achievement for killing 2,500 enemies. Alright, I am having a little trouble maintaining my HP here, but that's because we had 3 elites, I think. So now that we've killed them all, I haven't taken any more damage this wave. Trying to make my way into the middle here and take these guys out if possible. Nice. Alright. Potion belt. Vitality and recovery. That seems very good. A little bit of armor would be nice. Double-edged axe, definitely not. Okay, we get 6 spaces again. Great. There we go. Finally got to make a reasonable block of space here. -2 armor. It's probably still worth buying this potion belt. Just boost my max HP. I can reorganize things a little bit later on. I will buy this to get our crit chance back up. Do I want this another throwing axe? I really don't think that those axes are just doing anything. I think I just need defensive stats. Alright, I will probably just take another great axe, though. Let's figure out how the heck I can do that, though. So if I put it in this area, put outside. So I'm trying to think if I can put it in here, maybe. The problem is that my throwing axes face the wrong direction for that. So I can't get them to hook the other way around, which is what we would need if I wanted to put it in this spacing. So let's sell this small axe. Drop this here. Then I just need 1 tile. Still need to move the throwing axe somewhere. I could just sell one of these throwing axes as well, or this small axe. All of these not being able to be reversed, unless I'm just missing something, does make it a lot harder to find good spots for your items. I think at this point, though, the throwing axes are still worth having, but the small axes just aren't. So we're going to do it kind of like this. This is a very inefficient setup. I could get them more like that. Yeah. Try to push them together a little bit. Although with all my throwing axes, that does run into some difficulties. Doing just a little puzzle here for everyone. I don't know if I want another potion belt. Alright, we'll leave it like this for now. I'm going to roll and see if we get more stuff. Another tier 2 great axe, though. Don't think we need another tier 2 great axe. Let me just grab this pocket watch. We'll get some attack speed. And then I'll sort the rest of this out later once we have a couple more slots. Combat axe, no thanks. Tier 4 throwing axe, though, that we can definitely just replace one of our tier 1s for a tier 4. It's only touching 2 other axes. I can probably improve that if I move this stuff over. Move speed and lifesteal, and keep on rolling. Just looking for one-tile objects right now, honestly. 10% dodge chance, plus 2% damage when successfully dodging. Minus 5% move speed for 2 seconds when getting hit, stacking. That is a cool item that I would like to try out, because it's either very good or very, very bad. So that means I do need to find some better spacing for some of my items here. Because I need to make 2 tiles in a row somehow. Which means this needs to move. So let's put this outside. Get this down here. This goes back 1. This goes back 1. That doesn't have a spot it can go currently, because it, again, can't rotate around. Should be able to go in here now. And then I've successfully created still no new spot. Put outside. Okay, let's get that adjacent to more stuff. There we go. So, Tattered Banner, still not great, but we got all these other weapons in. And let's go. Don't know what the last floor is. So these are doing less damage. I wonder if my... No, okay, 235 crits still. I was thinking maybe my small axes had a stat that was contributing to the damage of these items in some way. So I haven't gotten any dodges or gotten hit yet. So that one item is not having any effect currently. I like the laser beam eyes. Cool little enemy. Alright, so I did get hit there. I didn't really notice the slowdown. Yep, we'll just make some more space here. Okay, nice. We expanded the field a little as well, so that's good. This gives me another tile where I can put a throwing axe or something if I wanted to. Move speed and luck. Let's reroll. The hand crossbow. Well, we haven't been building any projectile damage, although I also haven't really been building any melee damage. I've just been building crit chance. Shackles give armor, enemy amount, and move speed. So plus enemy amount, that is good, and 5% armor is good. I kind of like these, actually. My move speed is good enough, I think. Sure, I'll grab one of these, because we just need something to fill a hole. Upgrade one weapon to next tier. Alright, can we get a tier 5 great axe? Let's put outside. Use, upgrade. We cannot get a tier 5 great axe. Okay. But I can get a second tier 3 great axe, and that's got to be pretty good. This takes 2 tiles and gives us 4 melee power. Melee power is probably... Oh, we're doing the same upgrade again. The arcane anvil seems really important in general. Melee power's gotta increase my DPS significantly, right? Because it's 125% scaling. Although I guess I don't have any percentage damage either. We're doing a no damage run here. Sure, +2 armor for just 1 tile. Seems fine. Roll 1 more time. Tier 3 double-edged axe. Extra critical damage for each adjacent axe. That does seem pretty good. No, I think we're good. Let's go. Can't say I expected this video to be this long. Because I was sort of like, well, I'll do my first run, and then when I die... If I die really early, I'll do a second run. If I... you know, make it a decent amount of time, then I'll cut the video wherever. But it looks like we're getting to wave... almost to wave 20. I don't know if that's the last wave. Just got an achievement for doing 300,000 damage in a single run. I do really like the invincibility pickup is a really fun addition to this genre of game. Ouch, 14 damage. All right, we're definitely reaching the point where the hits that I'm taking are kind of brutal. Right, the exquisite fan we already determined was trash. I could upgrade my throwing axe to a higher level. So let me, try to just build a nice line along the bottom here. A couple more spaces as well. Do I want another throwing axe? I really wish there was a way to see the DPS of my weapons. Again, if anybody knows if I'm just missing a way to do that, do let me know. Resource gain at this point just does not seem that impactful, so I'm just going to grab this damage. Stop reducing my resource gain. And then... can I put this here? No, I need to face... need the hole to face the other way. So... can I swap? I feel like there's a very obvious way to make this work that I'm just completely blanking on. Because it can't hook up, it hooks down. Do this here, this can go here, and then this can go in here. Not the most elegant solution, but good enough. Now, is there a way I can move this over so that it's actually touching other axes? Not without moving my whole inventory, basically, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Tier 4 Scythe Demon Helmet. Vitality, and vitality for every armor item, which we don't have a lot of. Do basically just want to keep rolling for other tier 4s. Tier 4 dagger. It's just exquisite fan after exquisite fan. This is going to happen in the early game of stuff. When you don't have a bunch of stuff unlocked, you're going to see the same items over and over again. Yeah, I'll still use this potion. I don't know if I want another crit chance reduction and health, or crit chance increase in health reduction. At 56%, I think our crit chance is kind of fine, honestly. But I am rolling for more potions or weapon upgrades. Here's another tier 3 great axe. So I could just add that in if I took out a bunch of stuff. I think I'm just gonna go to the next floor. Tier 4 being the best available weapons, very familiar from Brotato, etc. I do kind of miss the weapon combinations, so, I mean, obviously this game has the inventory gimmick, which is a whole thing to focus on. But the weapon combinations, I think, add just a bunch of fun mini-games to these kind of games. I think, honestly, Vampire Survivors still has the best system, where the weapons combine into cool new weapons. Oh, I accidentally ate that health pickup when I didn't need it. Feel like that's a mechanic they could take out of this kind of game without losing anything. Alright, doing 1800 DPS. Let me re-roll. I'm just looking for upgrades. Oops, right, that's re-rolling the amounts. Have an inventory of 80. Combat axe. Give me tier 4s. Don't need a dagger. Tier 4s. I guess I'll upgrade this throwing axe to tier 3 throwing axe. Give me... Oh, let's take 8% damage, actually. Oh, it's a hook shape, not a... Why can't I put this here? Hello? That should fit there. Okay, there we go. More recovery probably would be good. I think at this point I can sell one of these Plunderer flags, since we're on to wave 20. Tier 3 throwing axe. I don't know if we need another one of those. Brave Spirit. Minus 10 armor, plus 2% damage for each 1% move speed. Our move speed is only 9% currently, so I don't think that's a huge upgrade for us right now. On the other hand, we could have gotten some move speed upgrades. Yep, let's get this and use it. Love potions. Move speed and crit chance. Wait, this can definitely fit. It fits right here. Alright. Oh, I don't have the money. Alright, and we've got a big old boss over here. Along with the elite, which I summoned, so probably a mistake to summon an elite during a boss wave. But I have defeated the boss. Win a run with 6 or less weapons. I guess that's an achievement. 6 or less different weapons, I assume it means, because... Oh no, I have exactly 6 weapons. Okay. Great. Alright, well that was pretty fun. I have enjoyed this game, and I will definitely keep trying it. If you like this game, definitely do let me know, and want to see more of it, definitely let me know. What I record, absolutely influenced by what people say they want and what people watch, so do not hesitate to leave a comment letting me know that you'd like to see more of this if it's something that interests you. Alright, my friends, this has been God of Weapons, which I have enjoyed my first look at quite a bit, and we will see if we can bring some more to you next time. As always, you can leave comments, which I really appreciate, helps a ton with the algorithm, and like the video, and also subscribe to my channel for more of this and other strategy game content. Cheers, folks, and GG.